So, you've been standing in line for how long?
I flew in on Wednesday. And when I first got here, we were over at the venue right in front over at the BOK Center. And so we were there Wednesday night, and then last night they moved us over here just beyond the fence line. So then we spent all day, well, Thursday here, and then tonight we'll be staying here. So it hasn't been bad. It's been going by pretty quick.
How many Trump rallies have you attended?
Tomorrow will be my 36th rally in 19 different states. So back in December, I had decided that I wanted to try to get 50 rallies in 25 different states by November 3rd. But then the virus came on, so it slowed me down a little bit. So after this, I have to get 14 rallies in by November 3rd. I think I'm going to make it.
And what's your favorite thing about the president? And that's an interesting goal. So you have to like the president a lot to decide you want to go to, would you say, 50 rallies?
50 rallies by November 3rd. Well, I just like going because there's so much energy in the room. You know, you've been in one, haven't you? Yeah. Yeah. And then you hear so many things are going on in the news now. Like I've been tied up out here for like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So when you're out here, you get a little bit behind because you're not in front of the Fox television 24/7. You know what I mean? You can look a little bit on your phone, but you aren't really in the know. So when we go in here, well, who knows what he's done in the last couple of days. We probably missed out on a few things. So it's always interesting going to the different rallies in the different states because there's always a different topic he's talking about. He could be endorsing a candidate, or he could be talking about the Russian hoax or the impeachment thing, or whatever. So every rally is different.
And what's your favorite policy of his that he's put in place over his presidency?
Well, I don't know if we call it a policy or not, but one of the things I liked is the Obamacare mandate is done because I didn't have health insurance, and you shouldn't have to pay a fine for not purchasing something that you don't want in the first place. So I didn't pay the fine anyway. They're just sitting there in my name for like ever, and they don't really do anything. But still, you shouldn't have to be forced to buy something that you don't want. And like, okay, I don't want that thing, and now I have to pay a fine because I'm not like purchasing it. So I was glad when he got rid of the Obamacare mandate.
Now, what do you think about the criticism that President Trump got with the, leading up to this rally for holding it? First it was holding it on Juneteenth, was going to be held tonight, and then, just holding it in the middle of the pandemic. What would you say to his critics?
On that one, I guess I'm kind of glad that he changed the date, but for me, I never even heard of that date before. And in talking that, because we were talking about that over when we were in line when we first got here, and there was quite a few people from Tulsa over there at that evening, and they said that they hadn't even heard of it because there's a long history of what happened, and there was riots like just beyond about a mile over that way, they said. So they were kind of telling us about it, some of the people that knew, but then there were other people that didn't even know what that was until the news media came out and said, we can't have it on this date, and then so everyone starts looking, well, why? What even is that? So.
And what do you think about the importance of Juneteenth and the freeing of the slaves in Galveston? What do you think about the importance of that, and do you think it should be made a national holiday?
I'd say that's it's an important thing for the history and everything that happened there, but I'm not sure if it should be a national holiday or not. I'd leave that up to somebody that would be more qualified on that one, because I don't of it, because I basically just found out about it a day or two before I traveled here. So, I mean, I wouldn't be I'm not really for that or opposed. I'd be neutral on that topic.
Well, thank you for your time.
Yeah, you're welcome.